do research for the next couple of days. Well, we can't do it for a couple of days. We got work to do. I'm right here thinking about what I got to do next. First things first, my name's Kenneth Burma Company's Black Series Edition LLC. Well, we don't do Crystal Ridge. We're converting it to something else. Anyway, I literally forgot to put the lights on. Yeah, forgot to put the lights on. So you can hear the sound of my voice. I'm a bit tired. I am. I need a little sugar. I need something to drink. I've been working nonstop, just trying to get everything done. Cardboard got here and it was damaged. Had to fix that. Had to paint that. And get it done, hang it up, and get some other things finished. But I'm a little beat right now. But I still got much more to do. So nowhere near close to being done. So thought I'd show something with the lights on in the environment because I literally forgot to put the lights on. Do apologize for that one. So you can see the screen, what it looks like. And as I said before, cardboard came here, it was damaged. So I mean, it looks better than what it was when I got it through the door. But I'm going to go back to Home Depot and I'm going to pick up two of the surfaces, the plastic cardboard, and do those instead. Because it's just going to be a lot more sturdier than this right here. And on top of that, if I go over to, let's see, if I go over to, can't think of it, Home Depot, not Home Depot, Uline. Uline's going to charge me. They want me to do a bulk of these. I'm not doing a bulk. Bulk's going to cost me maybe $600-700. I'm going to do all that. So that's the way we're going to go right now. Just put that right there to work. We'll put the solution down and then get it painted because I just need a screen on display somewhere in here. And yeah, it's been a little difficult because we can't paint the wall. Usually just paint the wall and be done with it. We can't do that. So got to figure out other ways. So how's this thing hanging up? The previous holes that were actually already put into the wall from the previous whiteboard that used to be here. And they took it out. So I just used the previous holes already. They're already set in. It's cardboard. So I don't take any weight at all, period. So, yeah, lights on, see it function perfectly fine whatsoever, because I like to cover all my bases, and the reason why I do, because, you know, when your product's good, you know, you're going to have haters at your back door, basically screaming and yelling about every little thing you do. Yet they don't do any testing themselves, they don't back any of their stuff up, but they'll be at our back door screaming and yelling about, hey, you didn't do this, and you didn't do that, shut up. This is the reason why you're going to be at where you're at right now. Products don't take off, can't back anything up. There you go. We are basically the leaders in ambient light rejection technology because we basically do the most demonstrations in ambient light rejection technology. So yeah, and I like to cover all the bases. I like to keep the haters with the bottom lip biters at the end of the day because that's what they do. They get mad and get upset because they see us do it. I think what it is they come into my channel hoping that they'll see something mess up. Got a news flash for you. And if you haven't seen it in the 14 years that I've been doing this, you're not going to see it now. Ever. So you keep on hoping it's never going to happen. Ever. It's God's technology. Same people that'll sit there and go, oh, this technology is flawed. It'll do this and do that. But keep in mind, these are the same people that'll pray to the same God at the end of the day because they need something, want something, or they want something saved at the end of the day. Think about that one. Next time you say your grace over your food or you pray to the Lord, consider what you do. But anyway, as you can see, yeah, lights on, kaboom, lights on, kaboom. A $10 projector here, kaboom, kaboom, kaboom. And this cardboard was beat up when it got in here, and we're able to fix it to a certain degree, so it's usable. But other than that, no, it runs with no problem. Looks amazing, doesn't it? Yeah. That's why I said, man, if your screens have to survive in a dark environment and one of these things come into your environment, you are done. It's going to destroy you in a dark environment. So yeah, they can survive with lights on, where gray and white screens can't go. And if the only holy grail you got, safe ground you have is a dark environment, yeah, this thing will come in and rip yourself up. You can't withstand the power of the dark side. No, you can't. White screens, you lay something in that says your colors don't work anymore, the contrast is completely gone, and the screen can generate a tremendously high white level. Look at this. These things are gorgeous with the lights out. Oh, it matches my neon. I just realized that. It matches my neon. Because my neon's got this kind of pink. Do we have green in here? Wait. The desk is... My headset's down there. The desk is blue. It's got a little green in it. Let me see something for a minute. Oh, keyboard's got green in it. Doesn't have green in it. Lights. Oh, which one came on? Let me see. Mouse is off. Go over to what we're watching. There we go. Colors over there. Yeah, it matches everything in here. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. The reason why I showed this heavy contrast level, because we know they can't fire up. That's why. That's why we do it. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Why is that screen not over there? It should be over there. Ho. Man, this thing, the FLE technology is a beast, ain't it? Yup. Still functions. Look at that. Cameras have a hard time adjusting here because the light in here is crazy. That camera dark because it can't adjust to the light. Got a ton of light in here. Because your camera can't adjust to the light. I like that color. Let me see. Get that other color. This one's pretty nice too. Political. No, at least it's not political. Fully lit. Partially lit. Yeah, I see a lot where people want to do demonstrations in the dark all day long. You know, because their screens work better in the dark. That's why they have to be in there, because the screens work better in the dark. But there's lights on in the dark. But if you think that in the day that your screens are actually doing a great job in the dark, you know, now if you sit next to one of these, you won't. You see a massive difference. That cardboard came out real nice. Came out real nice. Colors are gorgeous on it. So I'll get cleaned up in here, get everything cleaned up. This is how we do it. But still, you know, like I said, I'm going to do the other surface. I'll pick that up next time. And on top of that, at least it's cheaper, which I do like because it is cheaper surface to do. Definitely going to go down that route. And with the solution now, we don't have to spray it in, we just roll it and be done with it. Which I like that part. Put my screen back over on the radiator. That's running at 50 lumens because it's washing out because we have the white wall over. That's the one with the 50 lumens. Get my nice little outer space set up over there. Spent mostly all day working on this thing. Trying to get this thing done. Sorry about that. Trying to get this thing done and get it finished. Reminds me of the consistent hours that I had to put in to build that 250-inch screen. That thing was no easy task to do. So, very interesting screen to put in. Now, when you take that material and you lay it across the top of that railing, it has to be straight, or you're going to get lines and wrinkles that are going to affect the bottom of the screen. And run 16 bolts to the top of that. Each one of them have to be stretched across. Because if you get one thing that wraps over, that line will carry all the way down the side of that screen. And when you drop those pegs in, those pegs have to line up with the same grommets at the bottom that you line up at the top. Yeah, that was an interesting setup. I spent 4 days trying to get that thing to work. And here I am with this beat up piece of cardboard that comes in, and we got to make this thing work. Not an easy task to do when you're working with something that's busted up and you got to repair it. That paint, put it right back together. Man, that game is going to be beautiful. The gaming lounge where the paint has to be at is dark. It's a dark lounge. But they got white screens in there, and them screens look, oh, that's why they got them in the dark. They look awful. Absolutely awful. Colors washed out. Contrast is not even there. And they got some beastly projectors in it, mean projectors up there. And I'm like, geez, I ain't getting nothing out of these machines. So I'm going to go up there and do a little demonstration, build a couple of these extra PCs and set them up, and show off. I'm going to go with a liquid fireplace over here. The fireplace set. Where is the fire stick? Fire stick, fire stick, fire stick. Fire stick. No, don't care, don't want to see, don't want to know, don't even want to think about it. I swear, when these people come to my front, used to come to my front door, I got a sign up saying, don't stay, no, don't walk on the porch. I don't want period. When they come on my porch, I don't try to be rude, because these are people that are just doing a job. That's all they're doing. They're just doing a job. But I don't vote for anybody. I don't care. What about the outcome of the world? God has the outcome of the world. You think these guys control the world? They don't control nothing at all, period. They don't control anything. They don't even control their own life at the end of the day. They can't control the afterlife. They have no control. Politics don't affect Christians at the end of the day. I don't even know why Christians get caught up in that nonsense. It don't affect you. If the economy collapses, guess what? Christians don't suffer. We don't have that problem. Because we're protected by God. That's man's law at the end of the day. Yes, we have to abide the laws on this earth. We do. They don't give us the right to go and break laws. No, we still have to abide the laws. But all this politician nonsense about who controls, well, you don't control jack. You can only do what God allows you to do. That's all you can do. At the end of the day, you still have to answer to Him. That's what it comes down to. All I see is there's a bunch of people greedy for power. That's all I see. I don't see anybody doing anything. This is greedy for power. You can't bless my house at the end of the day. I don't care what you do. God blesses my house. God blesses what we have. God blesses my technology. The politician didn't jack at the end of the day. So when people sit there and say, you gotta worry about the economy, this, that, and the other. So, God takes care of that. That's what God does. He takes care of that. The reason why you have schools, the reason why you even have an earth to even live on or breathe on is because He allows it to be so. If He didn't want it to be so, guess what? One of those billions of meteors up there floating around in outer space can easily end this planet just like that. And you don't have to worry about any more politicians. You don't have to worry about this, that, and that, because there won't be anything here left. Think about that one for a minute. Think about next time we go to sleep, you think about the billions and billions of asteroids up there flying around it. Easy one of them just gets smacked into this planet and then everything is gone. So God controls it all. That's why I don't get into it. When I tell them that, that's pretty much right there. That's the end of the conversation. All you're doing is just voting someone and that's pretty much most likely going to become corrupt with power. And basically are not going to do anything that they want to do at the end of the day. And if they could, if they were a good politician, you can only do so much. Everything's controlled. You can only do so much. You can't go in there and change things at the end of the day. Some of those people in the Senate have been there since the beginning of time. They're not changing anything. They give you a couple bones, keep the people happy, and that's it. That's all you get. At the end of the day, you're still a puppet, and you're going to dance. That's it. Now that puppet's going to make other puppets dance. Or when he gets in that office with the big puppets, he's going to dance himself. So now I'm good. I put my faith in God. That's what I do. Staring at this fireplace over here. I'm enjoying this fireplace. Got a nice little comfortable fireplace with the PC. Everything in here is a blessing from God. That's why I don't basically care about politics at the end of the day. I don't want to see it. Everything I have in here is a blessing from God. My company is a blessing from God. All the equipment we're blessed to have from the company is a blessing from God. The technology we have in here is a blessing from God. The PC I'm over here now to build is a blessing from God. The fact that I got my inhalers sitting in the drawer and I don't even have to touch them or worry about not being able to breathe is all a blessing from our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. It's all a blessing from God. All this is a blessing from Jesus. All this is a blessing from God. All of this. Everything here is a blessing from God. Everything. All God's technology. Because of Him, I'm able to do this. I love my office, I do. I'm not done with it yet. Wait till you get to get done with it. It's going to look really crazy. I showed the people, and they were like, "Ooh, it looks pretty crazy." And it does. It does. It does. I love my office. And gaming headsets and everything to match everything. I don't barely ever use these for gaming on, but yeah. Love my office. God bless us. God always takes care of us. Always bless us. Always make sure we have what we need. A ratty beat up piece of cardboard that we got over here. And now look at it. Colors are absolutely gorgeous. And I'm playing for this on a $10 projector. It's once in the blue moon I get a chance. I watch my demonstrations with lights up, or mostly with lights on, because, I told you, lights on, it's amazing. Lights off, it's a whole nother universe. Pretty soon we'll get Ice Boy finished. Ice Boy will be sitting right over there when we finish it. And then we can show you that thing right there. Because everybody in every video is like, what is that? It's an actual projection screen. It's used for projector mapping applications. Just can't show it all because we're not done working on it yet. Yeah, it's pretty crazy, doesn't it? Kind of reminds me of the spaceship from Close Encounter of the Third Kind, the ship that came down the land. Doo 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 doo. No, man controls nothing. You could be in the middle of a famine, and you would still prosper in that famine. You'll have money. Everything you need will be taken care of. It could be one of the biggest storms of this century. Every house could be leveled. City could be destroyed. You'd be the only one standing there. Plane could crash into the earth. You walk away without one scratch on you. That's God's protection at the end of the day. I sit back and I enjoy God's blessings. The very office that I'm sitting in right now is because of God. People that I'm connected to because of God. Show favoritism. Open up doors for my company. Some music. I got a bunch of loft music on here. I like the loft music. It's nice. It's relaxing. I love loft music. So we're finished up in here. We'll run the rest of the neon through here. All down here, around here, wrap around the desk. And then here it's going to have a white light so you can see what the heck is going on underneath my desk. I'll finish out the floor. Put a big screen across the wall here. Oh, Remember I was telling you about how when you have a white screen, a gray screen, how the light reflects all over the place? Yeah, that's what I was telling you. Black screens don't have that issue. They absorb light. So if you notice, there's no light splashing back here. My walls are blue because of the neon and everything in here. It absorbs all the light. Now, if that wall was base screen was white or gray, I would have all light. It was ruin the background. All this needs to be dark so my neon can go off. It'll wash it out. That's what I like about the black screens. We're gonna do the ceiling too. We're not painting the ceiling, but I'm gonna do a projector setup for the ceiling. Cause I want to turn the ceiling to stars. I miss my starlight ceiling, I really do. My little baby over here. Where Rachel box? You know, it's interesting. Naysayers can use this against me. I don't care. Because I know y'all do this, y'all. I say things and open up sometimes, and y'all take what I say and twist it around. But that's what you do because that's jealousy. But anyway, when I was going to school, when I was young, very, 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 very young, school district was doing something they shouldn't have been doing. They were taking African American kids and they were sticking them in LD classes. You know why? So that way they'd slow down the process of them ever being taught. And when they get booted out of the system, they wouldn't know anything. Yeah, they were doing that. Believe it or not. Yes, they were. So they were taking only African American kids and kids of different races, but they wouldn't take the white kids. Because I went in the classes they stuck us in, there were no white kids in those classes. Mexicans, Puerto Ricans, blacks were in those classes. And they stuck them in those LD classes. So that way, they teach them at a slow rate. They don't teach them anything. I don't care if your kid had a high IQ, was very smart, they stuck you in that class. So by the time you got to high school, you didn't know anything. And then what else would you do? You don't have a degree, you can't no diploma, nothing, you're not smart enough, they slowed you down. And yeah, they were doing that when I was a kid. You know, it's funny because there was a teacher called Miss Ruffin. I'll never forget her. And when I was coming in to get my book bag, because they were taking me up, I never forget. I remember it too. And taking me up to that top. A white woman took me up there and put me in that class and said, "This is where you're supposed to be at." I don't know why my mother never looked into it. But anyway, I never forget. I went down to see Miss Ruffin. Miss Ruffin brought me to the side and said, "You got to get out of that class." She was against. She knew what they were doing. She said, "They're sticking you in that classroom because that's what they're doing. You notice there's no white kids in there. It's all minority kids in there. You got to get out of there. Because they're going to stick you in that class and they're going to teach you low-level schoolwork. So by the time you get ready to move on to the next stage, you can't go." See, racism is in so many different faces. It's not even funny. It ain't got to be a bunch of people walking around with KKK symbols on and screaming nigger this and nigger that. It's in different ways too. It's in hidden ways too, which are much scarier. Like, you know, sometimes people give their kids Christian names because if your name comes up and it's African, you can get you skipped over on an application. They did a thing on 2020 about that. And yeah, companies do that. They find that you're a different race and they know, yeah, Muhammad, whatever your name is, guess what? There's a good possibility you're going to get skipped. Yep. Till they get somebody named maybe Andrew or Christian or somebody comes in there and they go, "Oh, shoot," little surprise on their face because they end up being African American or a different color they didn't like, they didn't want in there. Yeah, they do it on applications all the time. Yep. They keep certain minorities out of certain places. So it does exist. It's very real. But anyway, so when I was in this class, they teach us like little stuff, like, you know, like they teach us like kindergarten stuff. Keep it easy for us. But, you know, my mother at the end of the day, and we bring home that stuff and she'd be like, "No, you should be teaching us." And she was homeschooling me. And she went there and she argued about it and they told her that no, this is where he's supposed to be at. She couldn't even fight it. So she was homeschooling me. I was going to get an education from her. My mother's a very intelligent woman, And I was being taught by her at the same time I was in those classes. So my mother made sure I stayed at that speed I'm supposed to be at, not where they were trying to keep me at. But you know, you be in those classes long enough time, and teachers will tell you that you're stupid and you're an idiot and you don't know anything, you're not intelligent in any way whatsoever, you're not smart enough at the end of the day. Now, do I hate white people for that? No, I don't. I really don't. Because I had white friends, a lot of white friends, and I had white friends I used to skateboard with and white friends I used to hang out with every single day. I knew the difference between them and the adults. Adults were jerks at the end of the day. My friends were my everyday buddies. They weren't like that, but the adults were. Man, you adults out there at the end of the day, you act like that, your kids can see you for what you really are. And it's not pretty. But anyway, so told that for the longest time. So I was able to get out to my mother's training and teaching. I was able to graduate. And then later on, the Lord advanced my intelligence with all this. So now, you know, I know chemistry, not to a great degree where I can actually design all kind. No, I know chemistry is on this field where basically I can develop any kind of screen paint I want. And keep in mind, we're on an XGA 720p projector that cost me $10, and it looks like that. Your 4K doesn't even look like that. And I build my own computers. Any one I want. Yep. Even that crazy thing over there, people still can't figure out what the frick is that? You'll figure it out when we get to it. Yep. I want to learn electric energy and water filtration systems because I wanted to build these tiny homes, and the Lord blessed me to be able to know all that and learn all that technology to be able to do that. Went and invested money into the EcoFlow Kickstarter program and learned everything about that piece of machinery when I got it over. I had a ball with that, learning everything about it, and was blessed to grow up in a household where we had technology always at hand. Everything you can think of we had in that house. Mother was always buying something new. As I got older, I got into laser discs and DVDs and all that stuff at the end of the day. VR technology, hologram technology, projector mapping technology, even interactive technology. Even though 3D glasses for 3D TV, been there and done that already. Even had the ones for the projectors. So, yep. I would love to be able to go back and see one of those teachers now, but they've passed on, they're gone. Boom, 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 boom. I like this. I love this. Got to do something. I'm not putting the lights around my screen. Nah, we're done with all that. I've done that to death. But I want to do a levitating screen in here. That's going to be pretty cool. Because I found out that the surrounding area around that light is metal. So definitely want to hook up something around that. Yep. Busted, took them kids over there and stuck them in that class. I feel sorry for the ones that were in there. They didn't get that homeschooling like I did. That's a shame, ain't it? Yep. As a matter of fact, I was around when they started busing black kids to white schools. Before you had buses that were picking up kids and taking them out to schools way out in the middle of the Northeast, I was one of the first kids to go out there. It wasn't a pretty scene at first. I actually got a chance to see the KKK. Yeah, white hoodies and stuff. Niggers go home, go back to Africa with signs and stuff telling us, you know, we don't want our kind up here and all that stuff. Throwing eggs at the buses and all that carrying on. Yeah, I saw that as a kid. Yep. That went on every single day. Felt like it for like almost forever, but I only went on for 2 months. First day going there, I never forget. All the white kids stayed on one side, all the black kids were on this side. It's like segregation right down the middle. Everybody was scared. Black kids didn't trust the white kids. I'm pretty sure the white kids' parents would tell them at the end of the day, don't trust them. At the end of the day, don't trust them. They're this, that, and the other, blah, 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 blah. I don't know who broke the ice, but somebody did, because by next month, we were all talking, laughing, joking, getting to know each other. It was amazing. Didn't know anything about the Doors. I was like, who the freak are the Doors? And the guy showed me this record album cover. Opens it up. It's like a book that came out of it. Showed me this beautiful record. We were in the library. Got the headsets on. Listened to the Doors for the first time. Freaking loved the music. Learned something new about them. They learned something new about us. Everybody got a chance. Next year, everybody's all hanging together. They're dating each other. The whole 9 yards. And the parents, well, some of them, not all of them, some of the parents were hating it. They didn't like it. Because you see when they pick the kids up, they're really bitter about it. But some were 100% on board. I ain't seen nothing wrong with it. Yep. Now, coming up, I wore all sweatshirts all the time. Sweatshirts, hoodies, and stuff like that. Never had a flannel before. My mom never bought us flannels. Mostly sweatshirts and hoodies. That's all we had. And I lived in the Northeast over, not the Northeast part, but where they lived way out in the Northeast. We were like one of the outskirts of where I was growing up at. And I never forget, I forgot to bring my hoodie to school, and it was way out there, and it's cold out there. And one of the white boys gave me one of his flannels. Man, that thing was heavy and warm. Yeah, I like flannels. I wear a lot of flannels now, but that thing was nice and warm. Never forget that, too. It was a multicolored flannel. It had a little burgundy in it, light blue, and some brown in it. And it had these, like, shiny fur buttons that snapped on. It wasn't a button, it was a snapped up flannel. Gave it to me. Told me I could have it. Yep. Besides, my mother grew up in the era of segregation. She grew up that whites only school, all that stuff. She grew up that way. And she don't look at white people in a way where she says, oh, don't date them, don't go near them. No, she accepts everybody as her family. We got everybody in our family at the end of the day. Everybody. Just about. Getting there. Pretty soon we'll have Mexican in there soon. Yeah, pretty soon. But yep, she accepts everybody. She sees everybody the same way, and that's the way I see everybody. I don't see color. Never have, never will. Everybody's the same to me. Don't care if you're polka dot, green, brown, orange, whatever. Don't care. It's what's inside that matters. Some people that come on my channel, you are extremely ugly people on the inside. Very ugly. And if there was a way to be able to have a mirror that shows the inside of what you look like, I'm pretty sure out far you would probably look more hideous than the devil himself. And some people show a different personality inside, extremely evil. Oh, I like this room. I like this whole setup in here. I'm loving it. I rare I get a chance to turn out the lights and check it out here. Most of the time I have lights on all working. 3:39 and my break is over. I'm gonna have a little time to relax and look at in here. But yeah. Might do a little video with some music behind it or something. I don't know. Got that song stuck in my head now. The Doors. Never forget that too. We used to go to the library, and the library had a record player in there. And we have hook up the headsets and just all sit back and listen to music. That's my era. Had a big stereo headsets on, big huge ones. We always just sit there and just kick up our feet and just listen to the Doors, AC/DC, Guns N' Roses, all of them. Alice Cooper. Yeah. 4K demonstrations. Cardboard screen. Have I given up on the cardboard screen? Nah. Just got to find a better place to give us a better surface. That's it. But I know one thing. We can't do the one layer. Ain't going to work. That's just not going to work. We're going to have to do a 3-layer system. So at least as we're doing this, we're getting information. Because none of this is a fail. It just gives us information that we need. So bottom line is we're just going to have to make sure that next time it's 3. Because I have 2 ply right now. And 2 is not enough. I'm going to need 3. And I'm going to need heavy duty. I swore I could have asked for heavy duty, but whatever. Now, we gotta do a lights off demonstration. I don't do enough of those. I do a lot of demonstrations with the lights on. Oh, I got cables attached anywhere. Look at the fireplace flaming over there. It's an FLE technology. You can function with the lights on. It has that power. That's why we designed them that way. See the lines in the cardboard? Yeah, we're gonna have to do something. We'll have to get a flat sheet in. Oops, sorry about that. We'll have to get a flat sheet in. We're gonna need one. By the way, definitely have to get one in. You see how many times they bent my surface? Like when I got it, it was literally like a C. They bent it multiple times. It was supposed to be perfectly flat. Really, really jacked up. I was like, what? When he brought it up, he said, I think they damaged your screen. I was like, yeah, they did. And they jacked it off. Bent it like in 5 different places. Look at the marks in that thing, man. So yeah, it's the company's fault because it's not Amazon's fault. Amazon's just a hub for other companies. It's their fault because they should have put it in a box. No, they ship it. How are you going to ship the same surface that you're using? Oh man, it's just freaking unbelievable. But whatever. We'll get the new one in, which is that one over there. And we'll get like that. We'll build one from there. Because man, they jacked this thing up. But at least it works. Let me see something, man. I want to take out my fire stick. Get the fire stick? I need a fire stick. Take out the fire stick. Put it there. Where's that thing at? Oh, it's over here. No duh. I had to think. Running for like how many days we on here now? I have no idea. I haven't had bleeding stuff on. There's a controller for this thing. This is a gaming PC. Where do you guys have a component for that? Ugh. Trying to find a stand. Controller N. Confirm. Enter confirm. Yeah, there you go. I'm trying to believe it. Yeah, we'll do it. We'll do it. Oh, yeah, this will work right now. It's supposed to be a gaming screen, mind you. This is what I was, this gamer thing. This is fantastic. That's back, man. Alright, I got this. Stack them up. Munchy, come on. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Munchy, munchy. Oh, man, look at that. No, no, no. Munchy, munchy. In the actual baby. Speed. Oh, yes. Oh, that red one. Seriously, dude? Oh, is he always shoot that one straggling by himself? He is literally by himself. Look, look, he's literally by himself. That's what makes it so hard. We use that too many times. By himself. Why is he by himself like that? Trying to keep him on the line. It's kind of hard to keep him in the line if he's basically traveling by himself. Nope. There you go. That's makes it hard. He's traveling by himself. Look at him. Oh yeah. We're gonna get the lead. What I'm talking about. Oh, repeat it. That's right, extra baby. Extra.
need some help. That'd be nice. Oh, we need that hit. Oh! You freaking kidding me. They're not to give me the help. That's jacked up. Could have used that. Exactly. Exactly. Take care of that guy. I'm going to paint that because we don't. Okay. I knew he was going to flee till I got that fire. Well, now I'm going to shoot him again. Oh no, we were let's slow down. My goodness. Oh, please give me a shotgun. Oh, heck yeah. Good shotgun there. That's right. Nothing's about a shotgun. Oh man. You need a shotgun all the time. Oh, shotgun. about. All right, you know what here, passport. That's 20 times up. Oh, no. Oh, check this out. Oh, that's got me back at the beginning. What? You shotgun. Jeez. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, 6 combo. That's why I can duck his face. Okay. Oh, come on. Yeah, should get that. Oh, health is right there. God, right there, the health. All right. Oh, is wood on here? Yeah, I might get a wood ranch on here too. Wood ranch. Yeah, I figured. You don't have the buttons to see this thing. I don't know, there's a wood ranch on here. Wood ranch. Alright. take that. It's smash guy instead. Yeah, that's a good visit. I'm curious to see who got what match. What match you didn't know that? He got that jump from thinking you should not pass. Now there's a storyline for this whole thing, but I thought I could get to the word match. So we'll put the chance over. Check the movie. I like that. There's a word match on here. I didn't even know that.
That's new one I just put in. Told you could change them. You can change them if you want. I just updated the account on this one. I got to update the account on the other one. So basically, I changed my background, everything on here, and I can change my intro. So let's see. If I do 48, 36, and 36, that should be a pretty good size screen for the across here. I think that's what we do. 72, it is 72 inches wide. Oh shoot, control more. Thumb. Quickly. Ho, ho, ho. Combo was nice. I like this guy. This is a new guy. I haven't played with him before. I like that. What a great combo. Oh, second more. Nice. On the center or the other side?
Get out of that. Oh! All right, buddy. Oh, come on with that nonsense. That's right, get right back up. Oh! Man, that was nice. All right, I'll give you that one. That one. Take that again. Get out, boy. Get out of there. Don't get you up. Take that. I'm gonna try to do it special. Down, down. Okay.
Couldn't figure out why it was kind of looking awkward because the screen is actually literally lifting up. Look at that right across here. Not going to do well. Man. We have to be to tape this down. This has to be flat because it's throwing the image off. And see how well the image is pushing up with no problem. This right here is a problem. This is why this is not going to work at all, period. Cardboard screens fail, does not work. Man, I'm telling you, this did not work at all. I'm thinking it was going to glue nicely, but it didn't. Because this is lifting up, this is causing problems. I like the screen, I can't keep it. I'm going to have to wait till this dries, because this is still wet. It's still a little wet. I'm going to have to wait till it dries fully, because I need the screen for right now to get the other one in here. And I don't want to do a box system, because the box system has a whole bunch of lines in it. I don't want to do the box system. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait till this dries and get some tape. See how it's separating here? It's definitely not going to work. 2-ply, and this is supposed to be a more heavier cardboard, which is supposed to be to take the weight, and it's not taking the weight well at all. It's definitely separating. Look at it separating right there. Not good at all, period. All right, so now that side and that side. I want to toss and throw it. But man, this is not making me happy. I don't like this separation thing right here. Now, if we can tape it down with some painter's tape, it would stay, and then we can paint over the painter's tape. I don't mind the line in the middle, as long as to get rid of that, because it's throwing my screen off. And I can see, because the light that's hitting, these screens are designed to absorb light. So light is reflecting someplace else, and that's not good. Other than that, it's showing the beautiful image, no problem. The problem is that because the screen's lifting up, it's basically throwing the screen off. All right, got another option. It's a crazy long shot. I'll just go for it. That's usually what we do. So let me see. The surface can use the solution. Put the solution on that side. This surface already has a solution on it, so it's already done. This is one side of this. And get my big size I want it. And this is the other side right here, which is a lot more in it. All right, got an idea. I'll be back. This has to come down. Not going to work. Cardboard is pushing out, and this is why we chose the heavier, thicker cardboard, because it would have less of this. And it didn't do less of this at all, period. It actually reacted like regular cardboard, so it didn't work the way I thought it was going to work. Should have been heavier. This stuff is trash. I have a heavier cardboard I used to build furniture with. It's about that freaking thick from the door. You have to cut it with a saw. This, when they came to me and I looked at it, I was like, man, this is regular cardboard. So I'm going to contact them and let them know, you just sent me regular cardboard. All right, people, I'll be back. Back to the drawing board.